friends, welcome back to Playing with M, where we're gonna be doing some planning with M. I'm in a weird mood today. This is where my spread from last week stands. I didn't touch it in the last half of the week, so I need to do some updating. But it's a new week, so I'm gonna grab some new stickers. So I wanted to use the Cloudy Day sheet from Create with Mandy and maybe mix it with some label maker quotes. And then, as you all know, then we're going to be going in with some fun colors, as always, to make sure that this week is actually not rainy and sad, but is really enjoyable. Because it's launch week. I am going to layer this Let Go sticker, I think, right here. Just because, I don't know, with launch week, for us at least, I always get really self-conscious and I'm like, oh, I don't draw as well as other people, so like, maybe I'm doing this wrong. Like, no one really needs to see what I'm making. Also, I'm gonna pick this up and layer it underneath so it actually looks like it's raining. Tweezer. Really, these EK Tool tweezers are my favorite. Okay, we're just literally lifting it up like an inch so that it can rain. This one's gonna be raining all over here. Also, I want this. Oh, okay. These are all separate. Love that. Okay, so I'm gonna take start, and then somewhere. Is that good? It feels okay. It's not like the best, but it's not the worst either. And then we're gonna have a cloud cluster over here. Okay. And I'm gonna keep going, but we're going to put down some rain. It's gonna be raining, and then I'm gonna put this over top. So hopefully, yeah, it looks a little weird. I'm just doing my best. It's fine. Oh shoot, I need to move that a little bit lower because I think there's a author chat. We'll put it a little lower. Okay, and then we add that, and we add a little more rain down here, I think. Okay, so that's an entire sheet, which for me is a win. Like, anytime I can use an entire sheet, I am a happy camper. Okay, now, I really liked using the multiple colors. It really kind of spiced it up for me, but I think maybe this week I'm just gonna do one. So let's pull out the Google Calendar, because that is how we do. Like, so I feel like digital and paper planning shouldn't be separate. They should be used together. Okay, so on the 6th, we've got a book tour, which, I'm not going to use my tour stickers this week, even though I could. I know I could. Oh, and it's also someone's birthday on Bookstagram. Let's see, then I've got 2 tours on Friday, which is ridiculous. And then we're recording the podcast that night at 8. Then we've got our Amuse Designs meeting at noon that day. And it's launch day. Now, I will say one thing I'm going to do real quick is I'm just going to let her in, because I can. I'm just gonna let her launch. And then I'm thinking maybe just like a highlight quick down here. And we're going with a little emoji and all caps, launch week, prep, and add some check marks because we are nowhere close to done with our launch, and it's in 6 days. So I'm gonna do exactly what I did last week, where I'm just gonna go in here real quick. You can't even see it, but I'm taking a picture. And now it's time to write. So, alright, so we know that this is podcast. This is tours. So I have Hotel Magnifique, which is a YA fantasy book. Don't remember the author's name. I think it might be like Emily Taylor or something like that. But it's basically kind of in the style of Caraval, where it's like a magic hotel, but it's sinister at the same time. And her sister goes to the hotel to get a job, and she can't, like, she just doesn't want her sister to go alone, so she sneaks into the hotel and gets a job there as well. And then she falls in love. A Magic Steeped in Poison is inspired by Chinese fantasy. I think I talked about it before. This is a tour as well. This is Sense and Second Degree Murder. We'll get to that one, don't you worry. But A Magic Steeped in Poison, basically they've sort of constructed this form of a magic system based around tea, which I freaking love. And basically, her sister has a disease, and so she is going to this magic tea competition in the hopes of becoming sort of like a tea master, essentially, and learning how to cure her sister's ailment. And then there's a whole bunch of competition stuff. Okay, so, but it's really, really lovely, and the cover is just to die for. So one of my biggest things is that, so so you'll notice I also had this week somewhere. Maybe I didn't write it down. Oh no, April 30th, A Magic Steeped in Poison. But I'm on two separate book tours for it, so I'm going to be trying to do like a replication of the cover with watercolor. So downside is that I only have a few days to do this, and I'm not good at watercolor. But I really want to try. And I think it'll be really cool. So if you don't follow me on Bookstagram, I am M Reads Books on Bookstagram. And you can check out that there. Sense and Second Degree Murder, on the other hand, so that's by Tirzah Price. She writes retellings of Jane Austen books as murder mysteries, and it's just so much fun, like literally so much fun. So this is a retelling of Sense and Sensibility, which I've never read. I don't know what it's actually supposed to be about. I guess, yeah. Okay, cool. Here, I'm just gonna write launch day. So, on the 8th, so Caitlin and I are both launching on the 8th, and then Lupita is launching on the 6th. And I'd be willing to bet that AMXO launches something this week, but I don't know, because she, like, you never know when she's gonna launch. Although everything she makes is really cute, so it's kind of worth it. Okay. Yeah, that didn't happen. Okay. I have a lot of things that I still need to do. So, including, I want to update my, highlight covers. Because I got that, Instagram audit, and she suggested that, and I do think that that was a good idea. I also need to write that IG bio for Hannah, because we're doing a live at some point in April. Can't remember when it is. I think it's the 17th. No, that doesn't seem right. 18th. And then I need to also update my Instagram bio, because it's a little cluttered right now. Let me think. And then I need to, yeah, so test print sheets. Decide on clear. Because we're introducing clear into the shop. It's so exciting. Then I think we're gonna do the IG live again. But I do also want to do a YouTube video. And then we need to put up the listings. I actually surprised myself in that I made it through yesterday. So yesterday was April Fool's Day without buying any, without buying any stickers. Oh, and this at 6:30 is the author chat with Judy I. Lynn. So I'm just gonna write Be Too Weird author chat, which I will definitely be wanting to go to. The one thing I hate about bookbound planners is, like, when I am over here, my handwriting gets super weird and I don't like it as much. So I miss being able to, like, I'd love to be able to take this off discs, but the thing is that I would lose some elements of it that I do like if it was on discs. It's a whole thing. Oh, yeah. We need to update the cover photo. I might just add that over here. I was trying to think of if, like, maybe Caitlin and I could offer something where, like, if you shop at one of our shops, you get a discount at the other. But I mean, obviously you get a 15% off discount at her shop if you use my code. So, like, and I mean, our shop is just, like, it's so small that I don't think we really can't afford to be just throwing around 15% off discounts right now. Okay. I need to make a list of things. Ugh, that always happens. I'm like, I need to make a list. Let's go back and see what I haven't done from here yet. Reels. Ugh, reels. So many reels. I can check some of these things off, though. That happened. JoJo happened. I don't remember if that happened, but this did. That didn't. That did. Okay, yeah, I give up. I'm just like, nah, I quit. Okay, let's see, what else do we got? This is a pretty okay start. I'm gonna put up here, this is day 2 of Amuse launch prep. Because we're gonna be we're going to be doing meetings to make sure we get everything done and ready. I like in a perfect world we'd finish everything on Sunday, but I don't think that's feasible. I also don't know what I'm going to be reading. I feel like I'm still going to be reading Fevered Star, which is the second book in Rebecca Roanhorse's series, which I think is a duology. I really hope it's a duology. I hate getting to the end of the second book and realizing it's not a duology. But we shall see. Oh, one thing on here is that on Tuesday is a huge pub day. So I need to do pub day NetGalley reviews. And also on this day, I need to update the spreadsheet that I have, or that they have for their tour, with links, because this is my tour date for them. 3 tours in 1 week. How many tours do I have this month? I think it's something ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 tours this month. Holy shit. That's a lot. Well, how many did I have last month? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 isn't bad. I think February is one of those months where I had a bunch too. Oh god, this is really hard to read. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, I had a lot. Well, I skipped that one actually. I didn't do that because I didn't like the book. Oh, whoops. Okay. And then I think test printing, deciding on clear. Oh, and the last thing is new envelope stickers, because I'm running out of the ones that we were reusing, but we had wanted to switch as soon as we ran out, so it's kind of where we're at. And they should be ideally the muses, so fitting with sort of our Amuse Designs feel. I think this is where I'm at right now. I think I'm stuck with this for a little bit. Although I'm just gonna put Bookster Reels on here because honestly I haven't been doing any for them, and I really need to start that up again. And I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully I stayed in frame. Who knows? And comment down below what you would want to see in the Friday launch, because if there's time, we might be able to make that happen. And as always, happy planning.